Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Patricia Jifa-Mensah-Lakai, a communication and leadership coach. I'm also a member of Toastmasters International. I've been a member since April 2010. I am a proud distinguished Toastmaster in both the traditional and legacy program and also in the Pathways Revitalized Educational Program. Today, the purpose of my video is to assure and help share insights with Toastmasters who want to work towards their own Distinguished Toastmaster Award and who are required to work towards club sponsorship. Remember, for those of you who are pursuing a DTM in the legacy or traditional program, you have the option to either sponsor a Toastmasters club or to become a new club mentor or to serve as a coach of a struggling club. For those of you looking at becoming DTM in the Pathways Revitalized program, you have the option to serve as a club sponsor or to conduct a speechcraft or to conduct a youth leadership program. So there are actually options for you. But for those who want to sponsor a club, today I'm going to focus on how you can help sponsor a community club. I'm very passionate about community clubs. It helps open up the benefits of Toastmasters to a lot more people who are around you. So let's go into the details of how to get members together and help you sponsor a Toastmasters club. There are several types of clubs. As I've already mentioned, there's the corporate club, there's also community clubs. There are advanced clubs, which are mainly consisting of members who have already earned their advanced communication recognitions. And also, there are specialized clubs. Today, let us look at how to sponsor community clubs. You may be wondering, who is involved in sponsoring a Toastmasters club or who is qualified to sponsor a Toastmasters club? Any Toastmaster who is passionate about the program, who has been through the experience, especially for Pathways, a lot of us are still learning as we go along. And so new members who are learning really fast and have imbibed a lot of experience, I encourage you to share this benefit with people in your community. You don't have to wait until you have finished your own DT track in the old program before you consider sponsoring a club. Let us go into the major details. When you are setting up a club, you need to have a maximum of 2 Toastmasters who are going to help spread the word, who are going to help guide and teach this new group of people the way to go, and who are going to help them in their paperwork. These are referred to as the sponsors of the club. Then there are those who are going to be with the club for a minimum of 6 months to help them imbibe the tenets and practices of Toastmasters. And to perhaps you're wondering, so where do I find these forms that the sponsor is supposed to help support in completing and also sending to Toastmasters International? Through the new clubs department. When you visit the website www.toastmasters.org, simply type in the search engine how to sponsor a club, and then all the documentation can be downloaded from there. You can also go directly to the resources link and then type in Charter Form 1, Charter Form 2, Charter Form 3, 4, 5, and 6. The Charter Form 6 comes in a version of A and B, and both have to be completed and also transmitted to Toastmasters International. Simply type in the language in which you need to use. Is it English? Is it Arabic? Is it another language? Simply type in the different languages that Toastmasters has available, and you would receive the form to complete and send on to Toastmasters International. Let's delve deeper into what these forms are all about. I mentioned early on the Toastmasters Charter Form 1 is application to organize a Toastmasters club. The Form 2 talks about the charter payment, and here you would need to indicate how many members are going to serve as dual members, meaning that they already belong to a Toastmasters club and wish to join the second club. You need to indicate how many members may want to transfer from one Toastmasters club to this new one. Perhaps what they joined early on wasn't convenient, or they may have relocated, and so having this new club closer to them is an advantage and they want to transfer. You'd also need to state how many members are new, because for those who are new in Toastmasters, they are required to pay a $20 new membership fee before they pay the minimum of 6 months dues for all clubs that are chartering for the first time. For dual members, they only need to pay $45 to mark the 6 months that they're joining this new club. If the person is a transfer member, then they do not have to pay anything if they are active or current members in their old club, meaning that Toastmasters would recognize them as active members in this new club that is forming, as long as their current dues in their old club has not expired. If it has expired, then they need to make payments at their old club before their names can be put up as transfer members into this new club that is being chartered. I would want to go on to form number 3, which is about the charter membership application. All members that are joining this new forming club need to provide Toastmasters with their full names, their addresses, their email addresses, and other vital contact details for future communication. The form number 4 talks about the charter club officer information. You need to let Toastmasters know who has been temporarily selected as the charter president of the club, the charter VPE, the charter treasurer, the secretary, the VPPR, the sergeant at arms, or the club secretary, or the vice president for membership. For new clubs that are chartering, it may be difficult sometimes to have all 7 roles filled. However, if you have those ready to step into the shoes of leadership and hone their leadership skills, you can submit a minimum of 4 club officers to Toastmasters during the charter process. And once the club is fully chartered, you would obviously have more people interested in taking on the remaining club officer roles. As soon as that is done, you simply go online, because now your club will be on the dashboard. A club officer can go online to Club Central and then put in the other elected officers. You also have the club charter form 6, which is club constitution. For all Toastmasters clubs that are joining Toastmasters International, you need to accept the Toastmasters guiding principles, the bylaws, and also you have the opportunity to state what is uniquely going to be your club's rules and guiding principles. And that goes into the Form 6B. This is also called the club addendum. Here you state the days you are meeting. Is it every week? Are you going to be a biannual club, meaning that you are meeting a minimum of 4 times every month? Or you are going to be an annual club, meaning that you are going to meet a minimum of 2 times every month? All of these need to be stated in the Charter Form 6B. As a club sponsor, you need to explain all of these to the selected club officers so that they're able to share this information with their members and come to a conclusion or an understanding of how frequently they wish to meet. because that is what will determine whether they are registered as a semi-annual or biannual club or registered as an annual club. For those who will be in a semi-annual club or biannual club, club officers serve a maximum of 6 months and have the option to serve a second term for 6 months, or they can simply serve 6 months. And for those who are in annual clubs, they serve 1 year period. And if you are pursuing a DTM in the Pathways project or the Pathways educational system currently, know that you must serve a full 1 year as a club officer for you to qualify. This is where I bring to a close our discussion about how to become a club sponsor for a community club. Last but not the least is the charter presentation. As a club officer, you liaise with the district team to let them know whether the club is going to have a full-blown charter party or they're going to have their charter presentations during a regular meeting. There is really no hard or fast rule about how big or how small your charter presentation or charter party should be. It is the choice of this new club. And so the district director may choose to be present to present the Toastmasters International banner, or may nominate or delegate the division director or area director or another district leader in that district. And then during that charter presentation, all new members would have their special charter certificate handed over to them with your name, representing the fact that they were part of this foundation of setting up this new club. And it's also an opportunity to create more PR in the community and beyond. It is an opportunity to invite other Toastmasters clubs in your area to come and be part of your team and get to know where your club is located, the times that you meet, and some of this information needs to be put into the club information form so that Toastmasters International will be able to update it online. And this is the information that will reach out to people anytime they go onto Toastmasters website and click on find a club near you. I hope this video has helped you gain some clarity and you are on your way to supporting someone as a co-club sponsor or being a club sponsor for yourself and creating more Toastmasters club around the world. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you'd receive more notifications whenever a new video comes up. Remember to share, comments, because it is a learning platform and I appreciate your feedback. Thank you and hope to get you next time.